Going up and talking to beautiful women in real life can be overwhelming, with so much of our attention pulled about by social media, screens, and so much general anxiety in this generation. It's a valid question to ask whether it's actually worth it. So in this video, I'm going to give you my exact strategy to go out and consistently approach and date the women you're actually attracted to. My name is Sam, and for the last 10 years, I've helped thousands of guys to go out, start conversations, date, and find relationships with the women they actually find attractive. So if you're interested in meeting amazing women in real life, you're sick of the screens, then subscribe to the channel because I'm releasing new videos every Friday. So firstly, I want to show you some live results from guys who are using this strategy and actually going on dates with the women they like. Right now, I've been teaching the system in weekly modules, and recently 2 of the guys went on 4 and 5 dates respectively in one weekend. So there are 2 main things that allow some guys to go out and get the results they want with the women they actually like, whereas other guys never manage to do it. And these 2 things are 1, your level of desire, and 2, your level of resistance. And what we want to do is increase the desire and decrease the resistance. If you increase your desire and you decrease your resistance, you enable action. If your resistance is higher than your desire, you never go. Now, I'm going to break these down as simply as possible, so let's get started with your level of desire. So without an extremely high level of desire to go out and meet the women that you actually like, it's basically impossible to overcome the fear of looking like an idiot, of feeling like a creep, of being a weirdo, of messing it up, of ruining their day, of being watched by other people. Endless list of reasons why you're not going to take the action. Thankfully, there's one really simple thing we can do to increase the level of desire. This is what I call future sight. Most guys don't really feel that strong level of desire to actually talk to that beautiful girl because they're already imagining in their mind the worst case scenario. By using future sight, you can instantly elevate your level of desire by imagining how it will look in the best case scenario. What happens when you do that is your brain actually transmits that image to your body, and in your body you stand up straight, your shoulders go back, and you start to act like the man that this girl actually wants to date. Let me show you an example of exactly what this looks like when someone's not using future sight. So you can see this guy in his mind. He's wandered straight to the worst case scenario. He's already lost. The posture's all wrong. He can't see it going well, so why would she? And you can see she immediately senses it and mirrors his body language. She's closed off and just wants to get out of there. Now take a look at this one. This guy has seen in his mind what it would look like in the best case. So he's acting like that's how it's going to be. You can see the smile, his posture, he's standing up straight, there's eye contact. The image that you've created in your mind, non-tangible, creates a physical feeling in your body, tangible, which drastically improves your avatar and the way that you actually carry yourself, tangible, and increases your level of desire. So once you've increased your level of desire, it's time to decrease the resistance. And there's actually a really simple way to do it, and it's called graded exposure. Graded exposure is one of the most prominent tools used in cognitive behavioral therapy, and it directly applies to social interactions. Let's say your goal is to find a pretty, feminine, beautiful, cute girl who's loyal, who supports you, who you can have a genuine connection. But it can take some time to find that kind of woman. So here's how you start. Write down your list 7 through till 1, with 7 at the top and 1 at the bottom. And at number 7, you put your goal. And then you work backwards 6 through till 1 with slightly easier steps one by one. So it might look like this. 7, date a girl you really like. 6, ask for the number of a girl you really like. 5, approach, have a 5-minute plus conversation with an attractive girl. 4, direct approach an attractive girl, then run away. 3, compliment in passing an attractive girl and run away. 2, smile at an attractive girl. 1, just make eye contact with any girl. Right now, 7 is going to be a really big challenge, and there's going to be tons of resistance stopping you from going out and doing that. But what you can do is make eye contact with one girl, any girl that you see, and then after that, it shouldn't be too hard to smile. And now you've already got 1 and 2 out the way, and 3 is a lot more manageable. Kind of like a frog with the lily pads. It cannot leap across the pond, but if it jumps on that first pad, it's easier to get to the second, the third, 4th, 5th. And each time you go out, you might get from 1 through till 4. So you make eye contact, smile, give a compliment, even direct approach, but then you can't continue that conversation. You run away. So what you do is you add an extra step in between 4 and 5 and push the numbers up. So what could you do instead after direct approach an attractive girl? Maybe you could ask for one piece of information. Then you would simply slide that new step in and repeat. And look, this actually works. These are members of the community community who were terrified to even think about talking to these women, and just after a few weeks they're able to work through the graded exposure and actually end up on dates with the women that they like. These are guys that are just like you, who are actually going out and using this tool to make real life changes in their life. It seems really difficult when you think about the huge distance between where you are now and where you want to be. But when you focus on just the next step, before you know it, you're already there. Resistance and desire are fundamental forces that are constantly battling in your mind. How much do you want the thing versus how much bullshit is standing in the way of you and that thing? You increase desire and you decrease resistance, and that enables action. To increase desire, you use future sight. Imagine the best case scenario, see it in your mind, then you feel it in your body, then you change your avatar and posture and become the person that she wants to date. To decrease resistance, use graded exposure to make each step manageable along the way, and every time you get stuck, you add another manageable step in between. And these are just two of the tools that my community of guys are using to actually start meeting and dating the women they like. So tell me what you guys think so far in the comments. Does this make sense to you? Do you think this will work? What are maybe some of the obstacles you might face? I want to hear, and I'll respond to every comment personally. There's an entire system here to help any normal guy to go from where they are now to a guy that's regularly going out, confidently approaching, meeting and dating the women they like in everyday situations. And look, I'm not here to tell you come and join and buy it. I don't want to do that. I don't need to do that. The guys that are achieving these results are putting in the work, and it's not guaranteed that you'll get the same results as them. If you want to come and join the community, I'm making it available to everyone for 7 days for just $1, because I want it to be basically no cost for you to see what this is all about and start making the progress you want. And if for whatever reason you don't like it, you hate it, you want your dollar back, I'm obviously going to give you the dollar back, and here I'll throw an extra $1 in there to double your investment. So right now, if you want to, click the link in the description and come and join the community. $1 for 7 days, see what it's all about. At minimum, you'll get to meet a group of like-minded guys in your area that you can go out with. Join a call for free with me where I teach you how to apply these tools in detail. And if you want to get on the phone with me and figure out your situation in person, I offer one 15-minute free call to each one of my subscribers, and I expect nothing from that. I just want to help you and discuss your specific situation and what you need to do to get to where you want to be. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment in the comment section, give us a like if you found this valuable. I really hope I'll see you in more future videos. Until next time, gents.
Before the coaching, I wanted to perfect the skill set that I had reached so far to the next level, and you gave me the opportunity to do so.
I had a very bad relationship that I came out of. It was very toxic relationship. My confidence was very low. When I saw Sam on YouTube, I just immediately got a sense that he was very authentic. He was not acting some kind of a role. I contacted him and started working with him. I regained my confidence and in general just changed my social life permanently. I feel much more comfortable again in social situations.